guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, my compadres, my Facebook family. As you guys are being notified that Apostle Ely is live, thank you for joining us. I'm burning some reversal incense on Friday. Ain't that something? Thank you guys, and to each and every one of you guys that have joined my YouTube account, my TikTok, the messages that you guys send me, the emails, those that have been bombarding my website, my Patreon family, much love to y'all. Thank you for trusting me with your spiritual needs, and to all of you that have been patient, working along with me and expecting God to do great things for you, to the cash app, the support, the love, the outpouring. Thank you. And those that appreciate my honesty, I can't believe it sometimes. I appreciate you guys that actually love my honesty and my directness. You understand? And some of y'all seem like y'all love my sense of humor. But thank you so much to you, sir and ma'am. All right, we got Jelly Sweets. We got Karen O'Brien. We got Shamari. Come on here. A. Johnson. Nancy Smith. Shamari. All right there. Minister Mario. All right. Brazo Forte. I'm getting it. So each and every one of you, if it's your first time in my live, post your zodiac sign. What's up there? Gentle Mystery. Mwah, much love to you. All right, much love. I got some of your love. I receive it. Thank you so much, Gentle Mystery. Also, to each and every one of you guys, if this is your first time in my live, my name is Apostle Ely. I'm the pastor and apostle of faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. Now, I want to say this before we get started tonight. My lives are only for grown people. This is as above, so below. This is Venus energy. I like to say Venusian. Y'all know. And this is about law of attraction. This is an understanding of how spirituality works. I teach universal laws. So it doesn't matter if you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, whether you're Christian, whether you're Ajay, whether you're a witch, whether you're Muslim, whether you're an atheist. This is applicable to each and every one of you. My messages are universal. What's up, Brian Eugene? What's up, Sister Breakhouse, my Sagittarius? Guys, let me tell y'all something. When I tell y'all that I am like overwhelmed with joy of how God has been moving and how he has been manifesting things for many of you guys, continuously study to show yourself approved. This is going to be a great live tonight, but I'm going to say this on the onset. Please, sir and ma'am. What's up, Aquarius? I see you. Sir and ma'am, this is not the live for children. This is not the live for people that ain't trying to learn themselves. This is not the live. I don't care if you gay, straight, or bi. If you ain't grown enough, you ain't got your big girl and big man draws on, this is not the live for you, because we're going to talk about some stuff tonight. Y'all hear me? You're going to learn how to do real spirituality from a real place. What's up, my baby, my Scorpio baby? Keish, what's up, sweetheart? What's up there, Al Marie? All right, there, Ashay. Yes. All right, got my cuz over in there. What's up there? Taurus up in the house. Somebody say, hey, y'all. Now, before we get started, I got to do this for my little Christian buddies. These are the 72 names of God by which I read. These are technology of the soul. Those are the cards that I read from. Now, I do realize no matter what I say, how I say it, y'all grown. You're going to do what you want to do, how you want to do it. What's up, Gemini? I see you over there. Is that my flesh? Got to be careful. Is that fish? Girl? Amazing. All right, now. Now, the reason why I say this is because let me tell y'all something. No matter how much you warn people, no matter how much you try to give people insight so they can make better decisions for their spiritual walk, they're going to do what they want to do. And I'm cool with it. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. My rising sign Pisces. Listen here. I got 3 grown children that I ain't even trying to tell what to do. You understand? So, listen, I told them what to do when they were children. Now they got to learn from life. You understand? So I do realize that some of you, no matter how much, and I've been doing this since I was a child, I am initiated in quite a few ATRs, and I still see people do stuff out of order, no matter how much you warn them, not how much you try to show them, but they're going to do it. And that's fine. Lessons of life. You got to pay for your learning, right? Okay. Now, we're going to talk about something tonight. And before we do, we're going to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. Ashe to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi. Oh, my life shall be amazing. Okay, gotcha. Appreciate it. What's up, Cancer? I see you over there. Tripping. Is that trapping? Trapping with Sean. Uh-oh. Trapping. Oh, that's some freaky stuff. Yeah, last time I got hemmed up, let me tell y'all something. When I was in the church, when I say when I was in church, but you know how you think you're super saved, and you be in the church, and I remember trying to abstain from sex and trying to do it the way they want me to do it. My God. I'm going to use the word that they backslide. When I backslid, I had slept with so many people. Oh my God. See, y'all, listen, you got the hoe in moderation. You know what I'm saying? You got to kill it off. Because you get backed up, you just going to empty the furnace. So I'm just telling you, as a believer and somebody that loves the Lord, that ain't no wisdom. Also, guys, let me show y'all this candle. This is one of my money candles that I was burning. This is what they were throwing at, but as you see, it cleared up at the end and the bottom of the candle. Now, the reason why I talk about this guy, because I'm going to talk about something tonight. Now, y'all know I don't do it like these other preachers. What's up there, Kimberly Dawkins? I don't do it like these other preachers and teachers. I did give it the way God give me, all right? Let me light this other candle. So, I'm spiritual, but I am trifling, okay, at times. All right? I just like to keep it real and honest. All right? I want to talk about unhexing your love. Somebody, Shamar, I said, hope in moderation. Yes, baby. You got to get that chill off. Woo, so you can get some composure. Now, the reason why I say this to each and every one of you guys, and I do say whether you are E5, Voodoo, Santeria, when it comes to Venus energy, it's whether you're working with Aphrodite, whether you're dealing with Ezeli, Frida, or Ezeli Dontor with love magic, or if you're dealing with Mama Shola, Oshun, when you're dealing with love spirits, and a lot of y'all you ain't got to put on the front with me. A lot of y'all doing love magic, so I'm going to talk about it today. All right? I want to give you from a male perspective of spirituality so you have a better understanding where I'm coming from. Now, to all of you, when I say love magic, I'm talking about whether you gay, whether you straight, or you bi. And some of you freaks that like to mess with animals, hey, whatever floats your boat. All right? I ain't hating on nobody. However you get it, that's your business. Okay? But I will tell you this. What's up, Fiona? My Aquarius in the house. I love spirits. Now, let me explain to you guys why this is important. I'm going to talk about something that we done all heard. I don't care if you've been around the church, listen to people. Everybody talking about love. But I want to talk to you guys about how to unhex your love. And I'm going to explain why this is important, especially if you're in the ATRs. Now, if you don't know what ATRs is, that is the African traditional religion. Now, based on science, all of our spiritual practices come out of the sciences of Africa, okay? Even Christianity comes from Egyptology. So don't bring up your white Jesus in here before he get banged in the back, okay? So I want you to understand where Apostle Ely is coming from, and I'm not coming off my opinion or my thoughts or my suggestions. These are facts, okay? We're going to first start with John the 13th chapter. I'm going to teach y'all unhexing, how to unhex your love. It says John the 13th, because it's going to get real deep. That's why I'm saying, as they say, clutch your pearls. You might want to do it tonight. John the 13th chapter, verse 34 through 35. It says this: a new covenant or new agreement I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. Now, God set a standard by which we supposed. What's up, my Fiona? Are you in Jamaica? All right, sorry, baby. But he set a standard by which we should love. His standard, right? Verse 35 said, by this all men shall know that ye are my disciples or learners. Disciples mean learner. That's that one when you go in the grocery store and they got that training tag on. You is not officially a full-fledged cashier. You's a cashier in training or manager in training, okay? So, I want you to understand what a disciple is. If ye have love one for another. Now, Pastor Ely, why you want to talk about love? I want to talk about love because love is an energy, a frequency, a vibration of dark matter. Okay, anybody that truly practices alchemy understands energy, that the universe is made of dark matter. In order for you to love anybody, and I'm going to talk to you Christian for, what's up, Natasha Foster? Now, before I get any further, what's up, my Sagittarius for South Carolina? Now, I want y'all to look at these pictures. These are public pictures. If y'all look at that, the Pope is bending down to a black woman with a black boy child in her hand. This is the Vatican Church, and these are the popes. They're leaning down and they're bowing and worshiping this black woman, right? That black woman is actually Ezeli Dontor. There's another picture. They're praying. Let me see if I got it right. They're praying to the Black Madonna. That's what she's called. The Black Madonna. Right? There it is again. You can Google it yourself. I showed you, and I'll show it a little later. Now, the reason why I say Unhex My Love, when you don't understand real magic and why we use image and imagery in our magic, things have to, how can you love a something about yourself that you have been taught to hate? Okay? Now, sir and ma'am, before you were straight, before you were gay, before you were bi, before you were broke, before you were rich, before you were fat, before you were skinny, you are a human being. You are a spirit having a physical reaction to this earthly realm, right? So, the reason why I say this, how can you truly love God who you never seen? How can you love an Orisha you have not seen? How can you love a Loa who you not seen? How can you love an Nkisi who you not seen? But you have things that represent them divinity on earth. Now, when you are a melanated man or woman, you are struggling with love. I'm going to say that again. If you are a melanated individual, you have been taught. Now, y'all look at me real good. Huh? I don't have no chemicals in my hair. I need to get a haircut, but I ain't got no chemicals. Thank you so much. Yes, join me on YouTube. Now, the reason why I'm saying is, I love my nose. I'm not trying to change nothing about it. A lot of you guys are going by European standards, and I know for a fact that the reason why my magic is so strong and why I'm able to unhex my love, because I actually love myself. I actually love the skin. I love the melanin that I am in. I want you guys to understand. You were saying melanin was something. Yeah, melanin is the 6 neutrons, the 6 protons, the 6 electrons. Our melanin skin is the same composition of carbon that is in the universe, that is also in Mother Nature. We are a direct reflection of the divine. When you walk in when you understand melanated, you understand photosynthesis, okay? You understand how light descends from the heavens and it goes through our body just like a tree. That's why when we do magic, we connect with the nature. When we do magic, we connect with the ancestors. All of this comes through the melanin and allows us to operate as powerful as we are. Now, the reason why I say this, how can you do love magic? Are we naturally powerful or do not know? I think that we are naturally full of light. I don't think we naturally understand how to utilize that light energy. I think that we lack the understanding of why we are taught to have a problem with our skin and why everybody went out their way to teach against it, why they spent so many billions of dollars to keep you looking at yourself as though something is wrong with you, that you're not the standard of beauty. What's more beautiful than Mother Nature? And so therefore, if we reflect Mother Nature, when you look up to the skies and the universe, what's so beautiful about it? And we reflect that. Rihanna even said, we're diamonds in the sky. The reason I want to talk about this, how can you do love magic? How can you unhex your love for yourself when you have been taught to despise what you look like? When you're trying to emulate somebody else that's actually been emulating you the whole time. A lot of you guys get mad with people, but my thing to you is, I put it out here, I said that you love one another. It said before you can love the things about you, you must first love you as the individual. Before you can love the fact that you are fat, black, skinny, rich, poor, gay, straight, bi, crippled, crazy, you got to first love self. Some of you guys keep trying to love things about yourself. No, you got to first understand that I love that I came as I am. You understand? I love me as an individual. So when I ask God for love, when I see somebody that reflects me, I don't dislike that. I'm not going to try to change a man or woman because I actually love myself. When I see my sister, I see myself. When I see my brother, I see myself. When I see my children, I see myself. When I see my compadres, whether in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, somebody said, well, how can you love all? Yes, it's easy to love people because we created all these other types of people in the earth. They all came from us. So it's very easy for me to love the Latinos, the Filipinos, or the Japanese. They all are descendants of our energy, of our ashe. So a lot of you guys do not understand. You're trying to get everybody else to love and respect you when you first need to unhex your love for yourself. Anybody that's practiced spirituality, when somebody allows jinx or negativity to rest upon your very image, that's the way we curse things, right? If we get your picture and then we say all kind of negative things, and by speaking all this negativity against your picture, then we're looking for that negativity to actually manifest in your life. Well, self-love is the best love, because if you love yourself, then you can love God. Because God is on the inside. Natasha Foster said, yes, we are special people. Even though we hear that, I don't believe that we think we special people. And I'm going to tell you why. The way we treat ourselves are a reflection of how we care about ourselves, right? And I've watched people spend more money on things than they actually spend on themselves. And when I say themselves, that's their mental health, that is their spiritual health, that is their self-help, their physical health, that's their financial health. The things that you would go, thank you for baby for that crown. Y'all know that Sagittarius in me, my nipples get hard when you do that. So when you think about, when you're saying I'm unhexing, I got to first love what I see in the mirror without trying to change it. I'm going to say that again. I have to first love what I see in the mirror. And part of that love is taking care of myself. Not by somebody else's standard, by my own standards where God gave me. Hello, what's the name of the goddess that is behind you? That goddess is Oya. But the goddess that the Catholic Church pray to, she didn't really call her goddess, she called her Loa. This is the goddess that the Catholic Church pray. That's Ezeli Dontor. I want y'all to see this because I want this to get in your skin. Everybody know who to pray to but y'all. Everybody praying to us but us. I'm going to say it again. In order to unhex your love, you got to first understand who taught you to despise self. All right now. Oh, that's right. I see her now, right there. Ezeli Dontor. All right. Now, I want y'all to understand this. Verse, it says 1 John the 4th chapter. I told y'all this finna get deep because I'm finna say something. Oh, I appreciate you too, honey, because I love me some voodoo. But, you know, Ezeli Frida really likes me more than, you know, Ezeli Dontor. But, you know, hey, I'm as long as I'm in the family. 1 John, the 4th chapter, 20th verse, says this, y'all. Listen to this. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he have not seen? Now, why is Apostle talking about that? Because, I'm going to say this again. How do you love the Orisha, the Loa, or the Nkisi, or the ancestors whom you've not seen, but you love not your brother and sister that are mounted by those same? TikTok keep freezing. They don't want this to get out, but we're going to keep it moving, okay? What's up, love? Now, the reason why I'm saying this, please tell us where anyone. Oh, Miles. Why y'all do that? Okay, I'm gonna keep on going. I want y'all to understand this. How can people honor and worship the Loas, which are African, even though it's Haiti, but it still come out of Africa? How can they honor the Orishas, which are African spirits? how can they honor the Nkisi or Apollo, Miambe, or any of the ATRs that come out of Africa and have no regards to the children that look like the Orishas, that look like the Loas, that look like the Nkisi? I want y'all to think about that. If you are truly practicing a love for the Orishas, then you're going to love the Orishas' children. You're going to honor the Orishas' children. Why would you come into my live and tell, nobody gives a damn about who invented Jesus. Nobody's even talking about Jesus. Anyway, these people are just ridiculous. So when you think about the vibration and the frequency of love and actually operating in the dark matter of where that energy, that chaos energy comes from, you got to first understand who you are. And a lot of you guys cannot love yourself because you're only going based on what people have told you who you are and how they have treated you because of what you look like. Listen, the more money that most people make, the more they're trying to change themselves. Even people out here bleaching themselves because they're not trying to acknowledge who they are because they want to be appeased or like somebody. Not me. Me personally, I don't try to do these things. Now, I want to say this again. How can you love the Loas? How can you love the Orishas? How can you love the Nkisi, the ancestors whom you don't see? But when you see what look like them, you don't love your brothers and sisters. Why are people in Haiti that practice voodoo doing voodoo against each other? Why does people that practice palo doing palo work against each other? Why does witches practicing witchcraft utilizing witchcraft against each other? I want y'all to understand that is a problem. Ndoki Yaya, thank you so much. I am in Nganga Lero. Okay, thank you for joining us. When it comes down to the ATRs, you got to know who you are. You need to know the genesis of these practices. And no matter who is practicing the ATRs, anybody that truly loves that practice has to honor the very system by which you stand on. How can you benefit off of a science, then turn around and disrespect the very people by which the Orishas look like? I'm not asking anybody to do anything. What I'm asking you is to ask yourself a question. How can you honor the Loas and I look like them? How can you honor the Orishas and I look like them? How can you honor the Nkisi and I look like them? I am a force of that nature, and then tell me that you love them but then despise. We have to do better. Love is honoring the nature, honoring people, honoring yourself. They call it worship, but how can you honor a God without but you don't honor a God within? That is unfortunate. What happens is people are ignorant against each other. I totally agree. But unless we start putting real knowledge out there, and some of you guys, I'm going to say this, we live in the age of Aquarius. Some of you guys are willfully ignorant. You're not even asking questions. Okay, if you're going to say it's an ATR, you're already admitting that it is an African-based tradition. Off the rip. So the second thing is, how is it that if you say that you are a child of Oya, you're a child of Ezeli, or you're a child of Zarabanda, then why aren't you committed to loving yourself first and then loving what looks like you? That's a question. You know how many workings that I have had to do undoing curses, hexes, and jinx that other women have placed on other women? How many times it is somebody on the job that look like you is the very one that is actually causing the problem on the job? Why does it bother you? You have to ask yourself this question. Why is Apostle Eda talking about Unhex My Love? Because if it bothers me to see you win, that's a personal thing. And somewhere I need to unhex how I feel about myself. Because there's no way that I should have a problem when I'm watching you be happy. I watch other women and men deliberately try to tear up other people's relationship because they didn't have a relationship. Why does I watch other nations? Ola Damari, hey buddy, I'm in time for Facts Friday, I see. Yes, ma'am. Ola Damari. Now, and let me tell y'all something. When we open our understanding and we are willfully, and the reason I'm saying willfully, because you can go to a lot, in our country, the libraries are free. If you don't have internet, if you wanted to be knowledgeable, there's so much information that are at hand that you don't have to turn around and ask anybody, and you can verify things for yourself. And what I do is, it bothers me that when I watch African people, especially in America, demonizing the very tradition that everybody else wants to be a part of. There's no hate like black hate. I know you don't want to hear this. There's no hate like a black person that does not want to acknowledge where they come from. And those are the very people that can watch you burn. Watch you lose your job. Watch their child or daughter. I watch this self-hate be enacted all the time. And I keep trying to tell you, it's not voodoo that's doing it. It's not hoodoo that's doing it. It's not Palo that's doing it. It is your love is hex. What's up, Mama Brooks, my Capricorn? When you think about how it is right now, a light-skinned black woman gonna have a problem with a dark-skinned black woman, and vice versa. When you get mad, you're going to do the same slurs that you claim you don't want other people to say. Think about this. So when you do love magic, how can I give out the frequency and the vibration of love when I really don't like myself, and I'm really trying to be like somebody else? It is a dangerous. Yes, it is. I'm trying to figure out how many of you guys in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, especially, but when you self-hate, how can you truly do love magic? How can you bring a man and woman together? How can you bring a man and man together? How can you bring a woman and woman together? Whatever, like I said, gay, straight, or bi, or whatever animal. How can you do love magic when your very idea of what love is and the image of love has nothing to do with us? Huh? Let's talk about it. How can you, if anybody that's out here that practices the ATR, this is why we do image magic. And how can you invoke an energy into a working and it's not in you? How can you go to Mama Shola, who's a black woman? How can you go to Yemi Ya, who's an image of a black woman, which when they say black woman, they're really talking about dark matter. That is carbon energy. That is frequency of the universe. That is celestial energy. As the least, celestial energy. And if you don't even understand that, how can you truthfully do love work for anybody when you despise who you are? Oh, I don't hate myself. Look how you treat yourself. When you see another woman that reflects you, it bothers you that she's happy. It bothers you that she has her children and her children are doing good. What is the first thing you say? Oh, she thinks she all of that. That's not the white man. That's not the Latino woman. That's you, madam. Huh? That's your son. How can you do love work when you can't even mentally project a healthy relationship onto somebody else? I tell my kids all the time, you cannot give to people something you do not have. You can't do it. I don't care if you practice Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo. You cannot do it. You cannot give a person an energy, a vibration, or frequency that it does not live in you. And no matter how you call on a love spirit, how you call on, whether it's Ezeli Frida, whether you call on Aphrodite, whatever frequency of Venus you call on, at the end of the day, you are bringing your energy, and you're not healthy enough to see somebody else happy. or getting the thing. What make you think you gonna get a man like? Cause I've seen women. Oh, they looking at who she thinks she is to talk about she want a man like that. I ain't even got a man. How you gonna do love work for somebody when you don't even think they deserve what they asking for? I don't care if that's a man or a woman. That's what I said. Unhex my love, because I don't self-hate. And it don't bother me to see somebody else happy. It don't bother me to see somebody else holding hands. It don't bother me. It bothers you. It bothers you to see a smile on somebody else's face. But you want to practice love magic. I don't understand it. Quest Stream says shadow work and cleansing is definitely needed before practicing love magic. Absolutely, because love magic is chaos magic. It's dark matter. It is not something you can control. I watch you guys do this dirty work against. Let me show you another one. 1 Peter, and some of y'all done had more than one, but 1 Peter, this fourth chapter and 8. Verse 8. 1 Peter, 4th chapter, verse 8. It said, and above all things, have fervent charity or love among yourselves, for charity shall cover a multitude of sins or shortcomings. If you truly love yourself, and if I can forgive me, I can forgive you. If I can help me, I can help you. I want y'all to ask yourself these real questions. When I'm out here conjuring, I want to ask you a question, whoever this is. What makes me a little man? Why would you come into my life and say something like that? I'm not here to insult black or no race of people. I'm here telling us that if we want to unhex our love, then what we need to understand is who we are. The Bible says that the earth is waiting on the manifestation of the sons of God. How can you be gods and goddesses when you actually dislike who you look like? Why is it that you're actually trying to cover up your skin tone, your pigmentation? Why is it that you will not articulate in your own tone and your own voice? Why, if you are a god or goddess and you understand your divinity, then why can't you patronize businesses by people that look like you? Why you as a business owner can't treat your customers as though you want to be treated you understand? When people see you love, let me tell y'all something. That's down to daycare centers. That's down to convalescent homes. And that's down to hospitals. When people know you care about your children in daycare, care about your elderly, care about those in the hospital, care about those in prison, then they're going to treat them differently. Because when your love covers a multitude of false thoughts and all, then it doesn't matter that they're wrong. I'm not going to let you treat them in a kind of way. It doesn't matter. Yes, I know they're wrong, but listen, you're not going to slam them to the ground. What you're not going to do is give them unnecessary time. When you can't see yourself in that individual that is being mistreated, that is a problem, sir. And that's a problem, man. And I don't care if you practice Ifa. I don't care if you practice voodoo. I don't care if you practice Santeria. Let me say something. When I see a child, I just see a child. I don't say, oh my God, I'm gonna do for that child. If a child fall down, I'm gonna pick it up. I don't care if it's black, white, Chinese, Puerto Rican, whatever. Because I love myself. I see myself in that child. And I say as an adult, when you can actually look at another human being and say, oh, I don't give a damn. But you're supposed to love God, the Loas, the Nkisi, the Congo spirit, all these things that reflect us. That's a problem, sir. I don't know how you do love work. I don't know what kind of love work you're doing. Because you personally have a problem with who you are. To my gay brothers, before you a gay man, you is a man. You is a melanated man. And you need to love yourself. And when I say love, I'm not talking about being tolerated. When I talk about being short, when I'm talking about being black, when I'm talking about being broke, I'm not looking to be tolerated. I'm not looking to be validated. Because I love myself. As too many of you guys are hanging with people that are tolerating you. And instead of you going into the mirror and yourself and say, you know what? I thank God I'm here. And I'm going to be the best version of myself, and I'm going to be as fierce as God will allow. You understand that? And that's what love is. I need you to accept me because I accept you. And if you can't do that, we can't rock and roll. We don't resonate in the same vibration. We don't resonate because I'm not out here looking for somebody to make me something that I'm not. A smooth word on tonight. Get them together. I'm serious about this because when it comes down to true spirituality, everybody benefiting off of these sciences. And as long as now I'm gonna give you an example. If you came to my church right now, you're gonna see candles in my church. You're gonna see pots in my church. You're gonna see palo sticks in my church. You're gonna see a lot of stuff in my church. I do readers I do a lot of stuff in my church, right? The first thing the African black gonna say is that demonic. That's the devil. Don't have no respect for God's house. Then them same people will leave my church, go to the Catholic church where the priest and the altar boys walking around with censers, candles right in, holy water, and they have absolutely no problem with people lighting candles. That, sir and ma'am, is what I'm talking about. They can go to a mausoleum, see candles, see Hebrew all over the wall. They have no problem. They will not call it demonic. But when they see one that looks like them, the first thing they see me outside spraying my church down, the first thing they say, oh, he putting roots all around the church. Sir, ma'am, I don't have time to address you. I got my own people that got an issue with themselves. And therefore, because they got an issue with themselves, when they see me, they don't see good. They see demonic. Huh? At no time I called on Satan. At no time did I say, oh, Satan do this, say that. And they still call me the devil. At no time did I hear anybody in the name of Satan. I don't even believe the word Satan is real. I don't even believe in a Satan. You understand? But come on here. I got this powder right here I made on Love Uncrossing. When I tell you about doing love work on yourself, it's about breaking the imagery. Everybody knows that it's all about imagery. Sigils, veves, patipimbas. It is all about sending a language to the universe so that the universe can send that energy back to you to manifest. How is it you're going to do love work when you do not like what you see in the mirror? Explain that to me, sir. Explain that to me, ma'am. And we'll listen to the priest chant in a non-ancestral language. Yeah, thank you, baby. I had her name is I'm trying to think of her name. Arabian Conjure. And she was on one of her lives. And she made a statement on her live that it did something to me. And she said, it's so sad because where she's from is not very far off from Africa, right? And what she said in the live that did something to me was, she said, it's so sad that American black people are calling their own religion demonic. You don't know how insane you look to other people calling your own traditions demonic. Because you're not outside looking in. Only thing you see is you see me and you see this white hat on my head. All you see is I got these beads. You do not see a Caucasian, Latino, Muslim, any other race could be doing this and you could swallow it. But when you see a black man and a melanated black man, it's hard to swallow. You swallow everything else, sir and ma'am. You ought to swallow this. I'm beautiful inside and out. I am so grateful. I want y'all to understand, when we do love magic from now on, I need you to have a better understanding of what love is. What loving your melanin is. Loving who you are. Letting the light in you shine. And just understanding it is not about being accepted by other people's cultures and their ability. Walk in your own creativity. Sir, if you want you a big old slong, get you one. Ma'am, if you want to lick from one end to the other of a taco. Ma'am, if you want to jump, that is your, do you. Stop going by somebody else's perception about what's loving you. I'm real about this. How can you do love work when you're struggling? You are literally struggling. You are out here throwing your children to the street because he or she is gay. And you a Christian, or you a Tata, a Mumbo, or whatever. You're sick. You are freaking sick. If nobody else tells you, Apostle Eli is going to tell. And I'm going to tell you why you're sick. Because there's nothing new under the sun. If somebody in your bloodline is doing it, that means somebody before you. Didn't they tell us we are our ancestors? So there's an ancestor was doing whatever I'm doing. I'm not the first freak in my bloodline, on my mama's side or my daddy's side. I can't be the first freak. I'm too good at it. I'm too good at being freaky for me to be the first, huh? I'm not. So when you see a part of your family tree manifesting, why you can't love it? Huh? Why you can't love it? You got a nasty mouth, now your niece got a nasty mouth, huh? Why you can't love it? Huh? Why your love does not cover a multitude? Huh? I got somebody say, Lev say, I'm proud of my freak. I know that's right. I'm serious about that. If you are happy and doing what you love to do, then you won't make those around you miserable. That's another. Let me tell y'all something. Stop trying to pretend to everybody that you are so in love with the Orishas, the Loas, the Nkisi, and you struggle with self-love. Can I say that again? In order to manifest, and the reason why I'm able to manifest is because I love myself and I love what look like me. I love what come out of me. I don't have to agree with everything. I can deal with shortcomings. I can deal with unpredictability. I can even deal with people that I totally do not. But one thing I do is I understand who I am. I truly understand, and I'm not going to let nobody hex my love for myself or the people that I love. You ain't finna do that. You're not going to project negativity. I didn't ask for your opinion. I remember my ex-mother-in-law tell my wife, she told her this, she said, listen, I don't see how you deal with him. I said, I never asked for your sorry hand in marriage. She said, what did you say? I said, I never asked. I married your daughter, not you. So why does it matter what she like? Huh? My mouth so slick. I know if I have kids. You already know. Come on here, somebody. I keep breaking up. Wait a minute. It keeps breaking up on my end. I guess I'm not supposed to. All you got to do is go on my YouTube account. It's Apostle Samuel Ely. It's not hard. All you got to do is join my YouTube account. Because all my videos are uploaded on my YouTube account. You don't have to miss absolutely nothing. This is important. When I do love work, I do uncrossing love work. Because most people have spoken so negative about themselves and their relationship that you have to uncross the person and the individual that they claim to be in love with. Because most people feel like they have to be negative against people that they love when they're not doing what they want. Why can't you peacefully disagree? Why can't you say, okay, he's smarter than me or she's smarter than me or they're better at that? You feel that you have to control the narrative. You cannot. Let me tell you something. If you, I'm going to say it like this. I'm finna go somewhere. I told this live for grown people. If you the only one find your man or woman attractive, he or she doing something wrong. I'm going to say that again. Sister Jackie, what's up, baby? If you are the only one that finds your mate, your lover, attractive, then you going to convince me you are on a spell. You understand that? When you have a man or woman that is about something, other people should see that as well. And you should be glad and confident within yourself that you don't have to try to put your man or woman light out because they sexy or they fine or they smart or they got money or whatever they got going on. You should be secure and you should love to see your husband, your wife, your boo thing shine. It's a poor frog that does not praise his own pond. Why does it bother you when your husband or your wife shine? If you got a man and you gay, why does it bother you that somebody else find your husband or your man sexy? That means you know how to pick them. What's wrong with that? Y'all need to understand what real love is. Love is not putting people in bondage so nobody else sees them. No, they love me, I love them, I'm going to respect them, they're going to respect me. But guess what? I'm a sexy man. I want to be acknowledged. Huh? You know I look good. Huh? And if you're married to me, you know I taste good. Wait a minute. You right about that, pal. I'm trying to tell them. But you know where that jealousy and insecure? Because you don't love self. Because if you love self, you can love your own, not on your neighbor. You can love people and accept people for who they are. Well, let me tell you something. Because some of y'all are not getting what I'm saying. The only reason why those other emotions exist because there's a lack of love of self. A lack of acceptance of self. And therefore you cannot do real love magic because you do not accept the full you. If I only accept the light side or the funny part of my Sagittarian nature or the outgoing and the adventurous and the jovial side of my Sagittarius and don't accept the negative or the dark aspect, then I really don't love myself. I'm picking and choosing with myself. So when other people pick and choose with me, why do I get mad? You got to fully accept self before you can expect somebody else. This is why I say when you're doing love magic, how can you do love magic when two incomplete people make a complete mess? It don't matter if you're dealing with Aphrodite. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with Ezeli Dontor or Ezeli Frida. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with Mama Shola. It does not matter because all you're going to do is like going to attract like. Laws of attraction. It's not going to change. A broken person gonna attract another broken person. Huh? Another needy person gonna attract another needy person. Y'all might not need the same thing, but that's what you're gonna attract. Love should never be a prison. I want to be proud of my wife, not a warden. Let me tell y'all something. Not only proud of them, the idea that I realize that when she shines, I'm shining too. Because I invested in that. It's no different than a parent should not have a problem with their child shining because a child is a part of their investment. Who doesn't want to see their investment grow? The only time we get excited when we see our money go, when we make an investment financially and it grows, we like, I get excited. When you invest in your partner, that's you shining. When you helping them win, that's you winning too. When you winning, they winning too. How you don't see yourself? When y'all cash, and I tell y'all all the time, I say when I'm helping somebody else, when you support a posse, you helping them too. Because I couldn't do what I'm doing for them if it wasn't for your support. Why do you have a problem as a grown man and grown woman seeing your mate shine? Why does it even, if you got a good looking man or a good looking woman, why, I don't understand that. Huh? Because you the one called it, they wearing your name. It's evidently they wanted to be with you. Whether we see the reason or not, it don't matter. Hurt people come across someone that ain't hurting you are going to think you're doing wrong. 100% she and he kill themselves and the other people. It is so important that y'all get what I'm saying. I know that many of you guys out there say you're not doing love work. You're trying to dominate another man or woman to accept a part of you that you have not even accepted. Because if you were doing the proper love work that you would evolve, people will want to be there in those relationships. Huh? You should look at your partner as a fruit. You should want to eat every aspect of them. When you start really loving you, then you can make love. Some of y'all not making love, you're just being nasty. How can you make love when you don't really love yourself? You want to have sex for somebody to make you feel like something. You're not trying to make love. Because you got to bring love into the sex in order for it to be love making. Huh? Now I done made love, but I done also effed. I done also screwed. Huh? I done also got my rocks off. I know the difference between making love and doing them other things. And sex is a part of all of it. And you as a grown man or woman should know whether you making love or not. Or you just bumping and grinding. Or you just trying to make a couple dollars. However, you know you're not making love. And if you're not making love intimately, then how can you do real conjugal? Huh? When you work with my love incense, where is it? Over here. When we do it, I always do uncrossing on people when it comes to love work. Because I already know. Because most of us self-hate. And we self-sabotage. You don't trust yourself, and you also don't trust your partner. And that's before they ever do anything. And you don't stop looking for a booger until you find one. How is that love? She says, self-love is extremely sexy and makes you shine bright. I know that's right. Let me tell y'all something. In my conclusion, if y'all want me to read for y'all, I will too. But when I tell you guys that a lot of time when people be trying to hex me and jinx me and trying to send all kind of spirit, it never works. Because love is a high vibration frequency. It's dark matter. It's a powerful energy. And the way you have that energy on the inside, you got to first love yourself. You got to turn Mother Nature inside. You got to turn Father Sky. You got to understand who you are. As much money as I make, I do not try to alter my appearance. Do you do work on willpower and stuff? Yes, I do. But I try to teach you how to tap into that, because let me tell y'all something. When you understand the investment that you need to put in yourself, then you're going to realize that you're going to attract everything else that you have need of. The more I grow in my frequency, everything I need always comes into play. It said, all things work together for them that love God and are called according to his purpose. And you cannot love God without loving self. It is impossible. It is impossible. Shalom, Black God. How are you? I am doing excellent. And shalom to the Black Goddess. The term that she using right there, that's dark matter. When you understand dark matter, you understand the black or the dark of the moon, you start understanding the frequency. You start understanding the creativity. You start understanding the vibration. And then you start loving yourself, and you start creating the world you want to live in. And then you want to share that love with other people. That's what I love. She put a love offering. When you send Apostle Ely love offering, the way I think about it, I immediately want to bless you back, because it is more blessed to give than to receive. And I want you to feel that just like you want me to see your support, I want you to feel the energy and the frequency of the anointing on my life, so you know you've invested on good ground. And when I love myself, that's fertile ground. How am I going to tell you about loving yourself when I don't love myself? In order for me to want to see you win, I got to want to win. I got to see myself win. What's up, Shamari? Got you. That's how I do love work. I don't know how other people do love work. I don't understand how they can do love work when they got so many issues. But you have to unhex your love for yourself. You have to unhex your state of mind. What have I accepted about myself that has absolutely nothing to do with how I feel about myself? Some of y'all are depressed because you don't allow other people to project on you who you are, what you should be doing. I don't need you to tolerate me. Yes, I'm doing readings right now. Is that Brenton? Yeah, I'm doing readings right now. Somebody before Keish. Shamaria. Cancer. Keish, Scorpio. Let me tell y'all something. Magic is not hocus pocus. Magic is having clear understanding. Who you are, your purpose, and why you do what you do. I stay in my frequency. When I do love work on myself, it's not about when I love myself, other people gonna love me. When I care about myself, other people gonna care, because that's the like attract like. If you self-sabotage yourself, then you're gonna attract other people to sabotage you. Energy out, energy in. What part of that you don't understand? Synchronicity. If you are on time for other people, my readings are only $20. I do a 3-card spread. I do shadow readings. That makes sense? I ain't saying they ain't doing magic, but they not doing love magic. You have to unhex people when it comes to love magic. Apostle, you really are the truth. I never heard anyone explain the background before doing work. They just want you to send the money. You're quite welcome. Let me tell y'all something. I look at I got you. I do this because in order for integrity to come back to the ATRs, somebody got to get out here to tell the truth. Brenton, I got you, Taurus. Somebody got to get out here and tell the truth. And I don't have to tell the secrets of any of the ATRs to be able to give you guys basic foundation. Really don't. But a lot of these people out here just straight up lying. And they know they're lying. Because they know you're not going to study. If you want to know if I'm telling the truth, go study. I got Cash App. I got Zelle. I'm going to show this again because we got more people in here. This, for all of you that think that these people don't know the truth, I'm showing you right here. This is their altar. This is where they spending their money. And they going to, and that's why those that practice voodoo are mostly Catholic. Because Catholic is just a watered down version. Catholicism, in my humble opinion, is just a watered down version of voodoo. See that right there? Everybody know the truth but you. Go look it up. Don't take Apostle Ely word for it. You ain't got to. Everybody know the truth but you. And they just looking at you. And you out here calling it, oh, that's witchcraft. That's so, oh my God. Your level of ignorance. All right. Shamari. I'm going to do Shamari first. Then Shamari, that's Cancer, right? Yeah. And then Keish, Scorpio. And then Brenton, Taurus. All right. I wish we knew the truth. And all we want to do is do podcasts and broadcasts about, oh, we melanated. Nobody, if you cannot manifest your godhood or your goddesshood, sit down until you master your energy. You don't need to be up telling nobody about who you is unless you can manifest your powers. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear about nobody else talking about clothes practice. Manifest your hoodoo, your voodoo, your Santeria, your Lakumi, your Congo, your Palo, and then we can have a conversation. Apostle always speaking the truth. Sunday morning, I got so much information in from him. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark. Bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Shamari, the Cancer. Shamari. I had somebody talking about, oh, I don't want him to come back to my house. I don't give a rat's. Like, did your spirit even tell you that I don't give a? Lord, these people something serious. Talking about the people in Africa ain't the real Africans. Now we're going against science and biology. That which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Shamari. Shamari, where you at, baby? You listening? Okay, right there. That which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Shamari, the Cancer. Shamari, the Cancer. Shamari, the Cancer. That which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes. Show me that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning. Woo, Shamari. Ooh, I felt that. That which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning Shamari. The Cancer. What is it that this Cancer needs to be focused on? What is it? What is it that this Cancer needs to be focused on? All right, here we go. They use our ashe to create their spirits. Shakis Taurus. Hold on. I don't know who that is. Let me write this down. Do not go over 10, Minister Mario. That's right, to create their spirit and their will with I Ashe. Shamari, your first card comes up, no agenda. Your shadow card comes up, no agenda. None are left. My motivation of self-interest, ulterior motive, and hidden agendas give way to pure acts of friendship, unconditional love, and giving. When I take myself out of the way, I create a space of true and loving friends, joy, and fulfillment. This card coming up in shadow for Cancer. This is gonna, even though, because I feel like you're trying, this is really hard for Cancers because Cancers live so much in the past and they take things so personal. But this card right here saying you got to get past, focus on things, getting past your ego and self-interest in order to create the space that you actually can be comfortable in as a Cancer for true and loving friends, joy, and fulfillment, because that is a struggle going on right now. But this is what they're saying to focus on. Also, your middle card talks about freedom. It says Mem Zedek Resh. It said, I perceive the balance and harmony that fills all creation, especially in the hardships, challenges, and tests that I now must face throughout life. That means, that lets me know right now you're going through some stuff. There's some challenges going on. With the power of this name, I arise with the strength to pass all those tests, to rise to a higher level of being, and to gain joy. Here it comes again. Joy and fulfillment that accompanies true spiritual transformation. I unlock the change of ego and achieve freedom. Once again, not only your shadow card, your present card is talking about Cancer, getting past ego and to pass your test. This is so important. If I were you, I would use Psalm 23 for guidance, but I would also use Psalm 25 for you to conquer and subdue something, because this talks about elevation, spiritual elevation. And then look at your outcome card, happiness. Shamari, this card is very good for Cancer, but it's still talking about you. It said, I find the strength to restrain selfish longing. There's a whole lot of selfishness going on here, Shamari. Through this name, I ask for what my soul needs and not what my ego wants. I find deep appreciation for whatever life brings me. This brings me happiness in the deepest of sense. I just encourage you, darling, and I know a lot of times it's easier said than done, but ego is when you are taking things personal and involving yourself in every little thing that is going on. Realize that some things are just happening because it's meant to happen. It's nothing personal towards you. And this is going to help you move forward, because it talks about you being actually happy in the long run. All right, Keish, my Scorpio. I'm going to burn some oil of gladness. I don't know why y'all sitting down on that these stuff. Cause y'all swear to God y'all be going through, and I got everything you need to go through your everyday life right on my website. The same stuff I use, I give it to you. I don't know what else to do. Some of y'all act like I'm sharing my thing with the community. I'm giving it to you, my support team. Yep. You know what time it is. I ain't saying it's going to be easy because it's not special for a cancer. A cancer don't have that cloth for nothing. It is hard for y'all to let go. But if you let go of the past, you'll get to your future, honey. If you hold on to your past, it's going to drag you down. Your past is just for the experience, not for you to wallow in. What's yours will always come back to you. That's a real saying. Laws of attraction. You got to let the idea of the past go to get a better future. Don't let your own power work against you. My website is right in my description box on my website. I mean on my YouTube page, and my Instagram, and my Facebook. Keish, where you at, baby? You don't know how? I'm going to tell you like this. You can start off with, especially cancer, you start off saying, I cast down any false imagination that has been built up around my mind. And you give permission to free yourself from anything that hinders or binds you mentally, emotionally, and physically. And watch what happens. Especially if you're using my blockbuster. Speak those words over my blockbuster and see what happens. If you want the truth exposed around you, get my mental clarity and ask for God to reveal the truth and see what happens. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Keish the Scorpio. Everybody saw Keish the Scorpio. And some of y'all, somebody said, oh, I'm going to do that. Go ahead and do it knowing you can't handle the truth. Some of y'all ain't even grown enough to handle the real truth. Frederick like ding-a-ling. Yes, he don't know. He don't like it. He loves it. It's okay, but you can't handle the truth. Huh? Sir, she ain't never loved you. You just was a money train. She ain't never loved you. And 3 of them kids ain't yours. Like I said, can you handle the truth? Don't ask for what you can't handle. Somebody, Pastor Ely told me to do it. No, I said if you want the truth and you grown enough to deal with the truth, then you ask. Some of y'all already know you're not ready for it. Your bra ain't on tight enough. Your lace front wig ain't on there good enough for you to be dealing with the truth. You ain't even driving straight enough to deal with the truth. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Keish the Scorpio. Keish the Scorpio. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Keish the Scorpio. What is it that this Scorpio needs to know? What is this Scorpio needs to know? All right there. Keish the Scorpio. All right. Here we go, Keish. All right. Everybody say they're ready until that truth comes. Okay. Hey, you grown. You know I'm a Sagittarius. I ain't got nothing to say. But if you... Bo. All right there, Bo. Got you. Bo. Pisces. Sexy Bo. All right. Your shadow card comes up, Keish, the Death of Death. Nun Yud Tav. It says your shadow card comes up. I now focus my attention and meditation with total conviction and certainty upon the absolute demise of the angel of death once and for all. This right here, card right here coming up for Scorpio. I'm going to say this. Your attention and your focus needs to be on the right things. But this can also mean focus on something coming to an end. I'm gonna see if I can pick it up, but I don't want to say it's not somebody physically that may pass. But there's something coming to an end, and you need to be focused and meditating. Let me see what's going on here. I don't like that fell in the front for Scorpio. Your middle card is unity. Mem Yud Hey. It says, with these letters I pass the true test of spiritual character. I can now see all sides of problems that come before me. My focus is upon unity and soul as opposed to division and my selfish desire. This card is really good. Something is going to come to an end, but this card saying you're going to be able to pass the test because it's of a spiritual nature. This is also talking about you're going to be able to honestly see stuff from all perspectives and be able to make the right decision. I know that you worried about certain things getting done, but they're going to get done, but they're going to get done in a season because you're in a season of being tested for your spiritual growth. And then look at your outcome card, Keish. It's angelic influence. That's Psalm 91 verse 11. Keep asking God to send out his angel before you. It said, Hey Zion Yud. It said, using this name, I can now access the network of angels. I can remove negative angels and their chaotic influence in my life and ignite the support and assistance of positive angels. This is a very strong spiritual card. It is something I believe, I'm just going to say it. There's some sadness, but there's going to be some joy behind the sadness. As far as I'm going with that. Just Keish, text me in Patreon. Brenton, where are you? Brenton the Taurus. I sent my payment over from this. It'll oh, there you go. Okay, you over here. God is it'll come up. Make sure make sure you post your zodiac sign. All right, Brent Taurus. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Brent the Taurus. Brenton the Taurus. Brenton the Taurus. Idiosai. Brenton the Taurus. Brenton, my eyes are watering up. Something about relationship and love. Eba Sanderiosaya. Ebo Sanderiosaya. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Brenton this Taurus. Brenton the Taurus. Brenton the Taurus. What is it that this Taurus needs to be focused on? What this message Eba really hit home for this Taurus. Eba Sanderiosaya. All right, here we go. Pisces. Okay. All right. Then. Brenton. Okay, we got Afro Dominican goddess. Got you. Whoa. That's what I was picking up. My brother was shot 6 times. He had surgery coming up, and now my heart. Oh, yeah. We'll pray about it, honey. One thing I'm a child of Oya. Okay? I don't want to add to it because I'm in the midst of somebody else's reading. Brenton Taurus. I keep picking up love, relationship. All right, Brenton, your first card is appreciation. Your shadow card comes up, a yin nun va. It says appreciation, thankfulness, gratitude. These noble attributes of Moses are arise within me by this name. Infused with these attributes, I retain and enjoy the blessings and the treasures of life. For this card to come up for Taurus and Shadow, this card right here saying that you're not focusing on and really showing appreciation for the life you have. It says about being thankful and gratitude. Because this card is really focused on about enjoyment of blessings. I don't know if you're more worried about, because this is what you need to be focused on. So it appears to me right now, as I look at this, that you are more concerned. You're being more concerned about other people than actually yourself, and that's a no-no right now. Then your middle card, look at this right here, Brenton. Your middle card says stop fatal attraction. See, Yud, Yud, Yud. It said, I am the high priest in the temple of my own being. Through the power of this name, my soul is imbued with divine energy, and evil people are banished from my presence. This card is talking about removing. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm trying to say this in a nice way. I have a bracelet. But if I were you, I would do Psalm 59 before you go to bed tonight. But I have a bracelet on my website, and it's blue tiger eye. And I use it. I normally, especially for Scorpio, but there's something going on around you that needs to be removed. But these are the blue tiger eye is $60. But you need, I place these on my altar for additional $100. So they're basically $160 for me to place it on my altar. You need to take care of you and do a cleansing, because this talks about you connecting to your own divine energy as a Taurus, and it's also Taurus the bull. And you also need to understand that there are people that around you, because it says banishing evil people. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but it's about driving people out. I do have reversal incense on my website. Blockbuster could help you. Also, Guardian Angel could do some assistance, or even triple threat. The reason I say reversal of basic, but the bracelet is going to help you deal with jealousy. Oh, okay. I don't. Now, when y'all send those emails, Minister Mario takes care of that for me. But he's really good about getting back with you guys. So give him a little time, because it's a lot going on. And then your outcome card, Taurus, is enough is never enough. It says, my eyes and heart remain focused on the end goal at all times. I awaken the persistence and passion to never. That means never settle for less. Delayed, none, yud. This card right here, and I'm just going to say it. This shows a lot of being taken advantage of. Your outcome card is talking about you being focused on your end goal, and it's talking about not settling for less. It shows a lot of other people benefiting more off of you than you're actually getting out of that them, and it's not reciprocity. Reciprocity means that I support you, you support me. I'm there for you, you there for me. That's not going on. Shakith, my other Taurus, where are you at, Shakith? And after Shakith is going to be African god. Well, no, Bo, and then African goddess. Shakith the Taurus, where are you? Oh, where you go? All right. Shakitha. Did I say it right then? Shakitha? Shakitha the Taurus. Did I say it right? Y'all know I would tear and rip a name up. All right, thank you, baby. Thank you. And after Shakitha, I'm going to have Bo. And then after Bo, yeah. Give me a moment, though. African, and after Bo, I'm going to have African goddess. All right, hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes. Concerning Shakitha the Taurus, Shakitha the Taurus, Shakitha the Taurus, Shakitha the Taurus. Shakitha the Taurus. Shakitha the Taurus. Shakitha the Taurus. And I'm gonna say that Shakitha the Taurus, you're not stuck. You just, things are not moving faster as you would like it. But that's earth energy. I'm hearing that that the delay is not a denial. I don't know what they're talking about, but we're gonna find out. What is it that this Taurus needs to be focused? What is it this Taurus needs to focus on? What is it that this Taurus needs to focus on? All right, one more time for the Taurus. Felt that. All right, Taurus. We got Yud Zion. It says, I silence my ego, push the mute button. Now I call upon the light to speak on my behalf on all occasions so that my every word elevates my soul and all existence. Taurus. This card right here saying you don't talk too much. And they're also telling me that you have prayed and you need to watch God move. And you need to mind the mouth. Because this card right here is talking about focus on things that elevate in all occasions. This is definitely a Psalm 27. But I'm encouraging you to make sure that you are not speaking negative. Because this card right here is talking about silencing your ego. Forget thyself. It says, Lamed Hey Chet. It said, I now transcend the limits of my own being. I cling to the tree of life. Happiness finds me now that my ego is out of the spotlight. I can get out of my own way, letting go of all stubbornness. Taurus. Things are being shot. Taurus, this thing is moving for you, but you cannot get in the way. Your prayers are already answered. What is happening is the process is not moving. Something has been telling me this is bigger than... Yes, it is. This card right here says you have to get out of the way because God is moving. This card right here also saying that you have to transcend your limit. What? Because remember, earth signs, all they see is what's in front of them. Instead of you being able to realize that there's a manifestation that God is doing, and he has to shift some things. Things have to get on. People got to get put in position in order for certain things to come to pass. Whatever you done prayed is trying to move, but what they're saying is you are in the way. This card also talks about you're going to find happiness. This right here has to do with things making you happy. You're actually getting in the way of your own happiness right here. And this is the reason. Your outcome card says self-esteem. Got to be confident. You can't be shaken. A double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. It said, hey, hey, it said, with the divine energy of this sequence of letters, I am connected to the power of the ancient high priest of the temple to heal all areas of my life, including health problems, financial, and relationship conflicts. Your outcome card is talking about, this is what I call my triple threat incense. This is also talking about healing you in 3 areas of your life as you get out of the way and you let God move. Now, there's some things on my website like my blockbuster, my healing incense, my money incense. I have a health incense on there, or you can do candle work. But you have the opportunity to move spiritually, and these things will take place. All right? He said, that is true. I love y'all honesty. I really do. Love sent a cash out. Taurus read. Love. Taurus. Read. You welcome, darling. Bo, my Pisces. Where you at? Where's my Pisces? Bo. Y'all should say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Where's Bo? After Bo is going to be African goddess. Okay, there you go. And then after African goddess is going to be love. So I got Pisces, then Taurus. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Bo the Pisces. Bo the Pisces. Bo the Pisces. After some healing takes place with you, Bo, you're going to end up in a very healthy relationship. Obo sandere behisa. Ebo sandere behisa. But you have to stop making your relationship about family. What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? What is this Pisces need to focus on? That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes. What is it this Pisces need to focus on? All right, here we go, Bo. All right, let's see what we got for the Pisces. Your shadow card comes up, dumping depression. Your shadow card comes up, dumping depression. It says, hey, Kuf Mem. It said, I have now been bestowed with emotional strength to stand after I have stumbled, to rise after I have fallen, and to endure when the path seems unendurable. This card right here saying, Pisces, that you need to focus on the strength. Know this right here. Out of all you've been through, out of all you have gone through, and out of all you allowed yourself to be put through, you are still standing. And you have overcome many of the things that you have been through. This card talks about knowing how to tap into your own emotional strength. Then look at this card right here, Bo. It says the power of prosperity. This is going on right now. It says Samek Aleph Lamed. It said, I acknowledge that the light of the Creator is the ultimate source of all prosperity and well-being. It says, with this name I summon the forces of prosperity and substance and ask for the strength to keep my ego in check when the other checks start rolling in. Bo, this card right here talks about prosperity. This is definitely Psalm 112 and 113. But this card is also understanding that God is the one that is prospering you. God is the one that's making a way from you. I don't know who you think or who done said to you, but this card right here talks about God making a way for you. This is God telling. It also said you cannot allow your ego to be in the way, because there's revenue and checks coming in. Something is going to happen or about to happen that is going to bring a certain level of prosperity and substance to you. What you have to watch out is for you to end up trying to buy love or to give it away, trying to be accepted. Do not do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. It says Lamed Va Va. It said using this name, I can activate direct dial to God. Look at this. I love this read for Pisces. I take in the name, I dial, I connect. My truest prayers are heard at the speed of light. Bo, God is hearing you. Your outcome card talks about your prayers are being heard, answered. Not heard, but answered. I'm going to say this because this is what they're telling me in my ear. That you have to know that God hears you and that God is listening. And no matter what other people may think about you, God does listen to you. And it talks about you being activated, a direct dial to God. Do not think at any time that God is not listening, because he is. And when I say he, I'm really talking about he and she. Because y'all know I believe God is masculine and feminine energy. African goddess, Pisces, where you are, darling? Where's my African goddess? Before you go to bed tonight, Bo, read Psalm 27. African God. Okay, there you go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light, concerning Afro-Dominican Pisces. Afro-Dominican Pisces. Afro-Dominican Pisces. Ooh. Eba sandere yokosa. Edere yoko rabandere yosa. Afro-Dominican. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. What is it that this Pisces? I do see meditation, but I see they're talking to me more about conjuring, summoning. Afro-Dominican. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Some recent, I'm going to use the word spell work. I'm just going to say there was some recent spell work coming through. But it's more on the line of conjure. What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? I do feel some resistance, but not enough to stop you. I just do not feel enough energy around to block what you're trying to accomplish. All right. All right, Pisces. Afro-Dominican. Your first shadow card comes up. Recognizing design beneath disorder. It says Yud Bet Mem. It said, when I am overcome with feelings of doubt and panic and with thoughts of doom, these letters reveal the order of underlying chaos. I become enlightened to the Creator's master plan as it pertains to my purpose in this world and the problems I face. This card right here is talking about revelation of God's purpose. Focus on who God made you and the purpose of why you're doing what you're doing. And a lot of these feelings that you're having have nothing to do with you. They have to do because you're empathic. and you're picking up other people's issues and other people's feelings through some form of conjure work. If I were you, I would encourage you to do more cleansing, because they're telling me to tell you to focus on the plan, God's plan for you, and the purpose. And then your middle card, Shalom. Your middle card said, looks can kill, protection from the old. There it is. Pisces, you're dealing with jealousy. Y'all know I always offer my tiger eye bracelets on my website, if you would like. Aleph Lamed Deled. It says, my own potential to cast the evil eye at others are diminished. A shield of positive energy surrounds me by protecting me from negative glances, looks of envy, and mean-spirited intention of others. This is also, you're dealing with African goddess, other spiritual practitioners. This is talking about jealousy. This is also on a spiritual nature. I don't know who you dealing with or who you're around, but this is also coming up right now. This is your present card, and then your outcome card, farewell to arms. There's a young lady who is jealous of my. All right, it's right here, and it's actually in your present. It's actually going on right now. And y'all know I'm big on protection work. Mem Bet, hey, it says, just as the light of a bulb banishes darkness from a room, conflict on every scale, people arguing about parking spaces between nations, arguing about oil fields, is brought to a peaceful end through the light of this name. I don't know, this right here, I'm going to tell you, this card right here is talking about removing conflict from around you. And it's talking about something ending in a peaceful end. I would, if I was you, I would do some cleansing and some protection work to remove any type of argument or conflict, because it's showing up in your outcome card. But things are going to end up working out in the end, actually in a peaceful way. All right, love. Taurus. You quite so welcome, Bo. And thank you for that love that you showed me today. Make sure you stand up on yourself, Afro-Dominican. Where's love at? Taurus. Is that Q, baby? Is that the name, Mario? Bravo, Fort. Much love to you too. Thank you. Y'all know I don't work all day. UPS. No, that ain't. Not you. No, okay. At least you. Oh, there you go, right there. I got you. Thank you. Thank you for your honesty, darling. I appreciate that. I can't take another black woman lying to me. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning love the Taurus, love the Taurus, love the Taurus. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning love the Taurus. Love the Taurus. Love the Taurus. All right, Taurus. Got me jumping here. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eye. What is it that this Taurus needs to focus on? What is that this Taurus needs to focus on? Love, I'm going to say this. You have to be very careful about who you give your ear to. It is not for you to carry other people's burdens. Something is going on. It's like they're telling me, like a conversation, talk, people trying to get you involved in something. Tune that out. You got bigger fish to fry. Now, your shadow card comes up, dumping depression for a Taurus. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just really coming across. You allowing what somebody else got going on to actually affect you. It says, "Hey, Kuf Mem." It says, "I have now been bestowed with emotional strength to stand after I have stumbled and to rise after I have fallen, to endure when the path seems endurable." This card talks about focusing on being strong. This is Taurus the bull. And Taurus people are not people that just get out of whack like that. You know, this card right here talks about a lot of stuff that has gone on, and they want you to focus on what you have already overcome and that you have not fallen. You have definitely stumbled, but you still made a stand and you gotten through it. But that was for you. This is not for you to go through this for somebody else. I don't know what's going on, but this your middle card saying casting yourself in a favorable light. Mem Chet Yud. It said, "My own being is illuminated beautifully with the Creator's radiance. Everyone around me sees the positive, beautiful aspects of my true self, as opposed to the distorted and the dark image projected by my ego." Let me see how I'm going to say this. With this card right here falling for Taurus, this is mean that you're not allowing the better side of you to show. And the reason why I'm saying that, because this card is talking about your true self. People have to receive all of you, and you cannot just show the parts of you that you want them to like. I just feel like when I'm looking at this card, this is too much sacrifice. And normally it's Virgo that does a lot of sacrifice. I don't know what you're going through, but like this Taurus bull is being there and being strong for everybody else and trying to be a light and a support and a comfort to other people. And this card right here saying that you cannot do this because there is a distorted view of self. Let me see what your outcome card is. Thoughts into action. Mem Bet Hey. It says, "I now can reconnect and reunite the upper and lower worlds through the power of this name. By bringing these two realms together, I find courage and commitment to accomplish my goals and achieve my dreams. My thoughts become actualized and my best ideas are transformed into action and then into concrete results." Your outcome card, love, is talking about you doing stuff for yourself, making yourself happy, accomplishing your own goals. This is your outcome card. This card, these other cards are focused talking about other people and things. This outcome card is talking about getting stuff done for yourself. And it has to do with your own personal courage and your own personal commitment. That's what's going on. Exactly. It's showing up in your cards. This right here, this, because normally Virgos are more like this, but this right here is, if I were you, I would do some cleansing, some love work for self. And this, I feel like if you do the work on yourself, it's gonna really open your eyes. Yeah, I can give you Psalm 23 for guidance, but I really feel like if you start really working on yourself and cleansing yourself, that you're gonna be able to make the right decision, because your outcome card is about, this is about you accomplishing stuff for yourself, because this is affecting your self-esteem. I'm just being honest with you, and you really shouldn't be in that position because you're a Taurus. All right, is that everybody, Mr. Mario? I have no regrets. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and please hit those like button and comment up on my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I thank you for being with me and allow me to read you guys in the open. I would never put your personal business out, but I will let you know that I know what I'm talking about. All right. Thank you, TikTok, Instagram. Much love to each and every one of you. Thank you as well, baby. I appreciate y'all's support. Shamara says she gonna tackle her ego. Girl, you know Cancer got a big old ego. You're gonna be wrestling for a while. You're gonna be like Jacob with the angel. What's up? Thank you, love. Gentle Mystery. Thank you. Minister Mario, Keish. Brenton, Mama Susan, probably sleep. Jelly Sweets, she said, I'm hollering, Apostle. You having no filter. I really don't have none. Exclusive K. All right there, Exclusive K. Got me a newbie in here. All right, baby. All right. Shamari, Natasha Foster, Kimberly Dawkins, T. Carter, Tattoo. Monique 444. Bryant Eugene. Quest Dreams. L Bay. All right there. Quite a few newbies. AOO Queen. All right. Keish, Sister Jackie, Brother Johnny. Exclusive K. Brother Johnny, Harriet, Sister Angie. Minister Mara, son of Ochosi. I think I got everybody. Did I forget anybody? If I forgot anybody, it wasn't intention. Say yes, I love it. You quite welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys. I'll tell y'all tomorrow.